Welcome to the NLDS between the Cubs and the Brewers.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
All right, there's that. Should be a good game here today.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Milwaukee Brewers.
There we go. Alright. Who you guys got to win this game? Cubs or Brewers? Orman's got Brewers.
Now we'll look at the two
Gio Gonzalez for the Brewers. Kyle Hendrick for the Cubs.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time.
Listen, Contreras and Kyle Hendricks did not play in the wild card game.
So goes the team. You stop
Everybody else
you've
did.
got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Gio Gonzalez out here in Game 1.
And as I said before yesterday, and I'll say it again, the wild card game could really be the difference of, could be either an advantage or disadvantage, like what we saw last night with the A's and the Red Sox.
92 to 93 miles an hour, that big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and
Daniel Murphy was 1 for 4 in the wild card game against the Rockies. And we're set for baseball under the lights.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball.
Milwaukee. I forgot to tell Orman this, but the girls just got home. They just had, like,
down the line in
they just couldn't sleep on the
this will
plane.
wind up a foul ball.
So, they made it back some much needed rest. They didn't get any rest when they got to the airport. They only had like 3 hours sleep.
Just missed the inside corner.
They had 3 hours sleep on the plane. Didn't have enough sleep. Got to like Texas at around, I don't know. Actually, they arrived in San Antonio and then they just bussed home.
A high fastball is in there. Here now the 2-2. And that gets
ground
him
ball. For the first in time. One away in the first.
Let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Javier Baez, he was 1 for 4 in the wild card game against the Rockies at home.
Tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Freddie Ferguson is the home plate umpire. Joe McDonald at first. Carl Dixon at second. Eric Summergill is at third.
Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position.
Oh, what a catch!
Spectacular catch. Wow.
That's beautiful. Look at that catch. He just robbed Javier Baez of a base hit. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Stepping into the box.
Anthony Rizzo was also 1 for 4 in the wild card game.
Here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Look at that. That's beautiful. How about that, kids? All right, 2 away.
First pitch on its way. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going
Brewers in their white jerseys today, Brewers across the front in blue scripted letters, blue numbers on the front left, blue numbers and letters on the back, white pants, blue hats, blue brims, letter M with a white letter M on the front. Next pitch.
A fastball down below the knees.
Cubs in their blue jerseys today with the Cubs logo and the letter C on the left side. Red numbers and letters on the back, gray pants, blue hats, blue brims.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
With a red C on the front.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
We are going to agree with this. One of the National League Central Division teams will be in the NLCS. Who is it going to be? That's going to be the question mark.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Popped him up.
Popped up.
Shaw.
1, 2, 3. Go the Cubs.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network.
You're watching postseason action on MLB Network.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense.
6'3", 190 pounds.
Kyle Hendricks gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true
Here's the Cubs defense.
Not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early
Jason
contact.
Hayward.
The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
And you saw the Cubs on defense.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch coming, here it is. Change up in for a strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Whoops.
Strike 3 on a pitch.
There's
in
a
the
strike
third.
3, throw to first,
and he makes the throw to first. Kane retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball.
Remember when the A's took the lead last night against the Red Sox? Then you saw what happened.
That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. Hendricks, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. In the dirt here.
Uh-oh.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And
wild
about
pitch.
Double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wild
one
pitch.
pitch ago, he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Yelich, a runner at second with 1 away. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. In plenty of time, and he
got him
at third.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
Hard hit ball to second.
That's going to end the inning.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. Still no score. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
He was also 1 for 4 in the wild card.
Ben Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit to third. Mustakis has it.
Over the first.
Throw to first will be in
One away.
time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Alright, did I save my playlist just for shits and giggles? Let me double check.
Misses, ball 2.
A's, Red Sox, I did not. Okay. Let's do it right now while I'm thinking about it. Alright. Okay. Let's...
2-2 count. Here it comes. Chopped at the plate.
There.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
What about now?
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here.
There we go.
There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
So it's the Brewers and Cubs that have yet to start the series, so yeah. Wilson Contreras was 0 for 3 in the wild card game. So I take that back. It was only the pitcher who didn't play in the wild card game. It was actually John Lester.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
It's 50 degrees, mostly cloudy skies in Milwaukee.
And that one just missed outside. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Shaw onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He brings a 4 for 12 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Excuse me.
27-year-old. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
It's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Line towards center field. Almora controlling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside corner. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Jeez. Nice catch.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
Yep.
He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Almora is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders.
1, 2, 3, go the Brewers. We go to the third.
Don't touch that remote.
Brutes
More on
overtime.
MLB Network right after this.
Yep, we're in the third.
Now to the plate, Albert Almora, as we
Almora,
are all
he
set
was
to
1 for
begin
3
the
in the
third
wild
inning
card.
in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ripped on the ground to first. Aguilar is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Kyle Hendrick.
So striding in, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner. A fast Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1. Takes a pass at inning. No score to this point. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's the first hit of this one for the Cubbies.
Zachary Taylor has seen no Cubs no.
You know, D-Roll, coming from a guy that made his living throwing baseball, anytime the pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%.
Pardon me on
I know
that
it's
yawn,
frustrating to watch
folks.
the opposing
All right,
pitcher
let's
get
see.
a knock. Kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play. Now he causes a problem.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here comes the 0-1.
It's only 18
And
bucks.
there's one that goes about 60 feet 4 inches. The 1-1.
Okay, question I want to ask you guys in the chat.
4, 6,
3.
It's a double play and the inning is over.
Okay, I have a question to ask you
4 to
guys.
6 to 3. They roll it up to get out
What
of
do
the
you
jam.
want me to make?
Played 2.5. No
Okay,
score
for
on MLB Network.
let me look at Orman's deal. I'm gonna actually make Nathan Orman's Chevy Camaro for the Monster Energy Cup mod. I need to go back and look at your requests.
They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
You don't mind, Orman? Oh yeah, I need to do a.
Now here it comes.
I need to paint.
A fastball right down the middle.
I need to do
for a
Chloe
strike.
Bumgarner's throwback
Well, that's a tough
for the
pitch to
shits and
take right
giggles.
there,
Let me see.
right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this
Let me
guy. The
scroll
last thing you're
up.
expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A ball and a strike. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba,
For-
is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wait, did you give me the sponsor deal? Alright, because I'm getting ready to make something.
Swung on and missed for the first down.
I don't
He's
mind
looked
at
great
all.
on the bump
Okay.
the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
Like, you don't mind about the colors and shit?
The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
At the plate, Gio Gonzalez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
No, I would rather do that for your custom, Taylor, is what I'm saying.
You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. The second for 1 on to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning.
Jeez, we're going the 4th with no score.
On to the 4th now in game number 1. And we are tied 0-0.
Yep, no score here in Milwaukee.
In now,
Javier Baez leading off the 4th.
For him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he fouls this one off. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done. And
and he lays out to make a great play and end the inning. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. glove. How did he do that? And a good effort as he's able
Wow.
to gather it in and make the play for the first down.
Anaheim Ducks, Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay.
Now at the play, Christian Yelich, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Okay.
The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Right.
The 1-1 home.
Alright, let's see.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Orman, which logo do you want for the Ducks? Do you want to do like the alternate, the one from 07, or the 25th, or what?
Third baseman, Brent Ryan.
Like, you want to do old school, or do you want me to do like the alternate logo? The one from 07? Okay.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Alright. Because I'm gathering it up.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Shaw over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, what about the USC
exactly
Trojans?
What they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Like,
they
what
took him
logo
up
do you
the
want me
ladder,
to do
and he couldn't get
for
up
the
to it.
USC
So that
Trojans?
was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Because I already know what Steelers logo I'm going to use. Because I got to make Fitzwater a Pittsburgh Steelers car.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch.
Hi, Mr. Bruh.
There's a knee-high.
How are you? Hopefully you had a great day at work.
Bets are off for
if
the
you had
offense
work
right
today.
now. This guy's got a low pitch count.
So.
He's attacking his zone. They
right.
have to get more
I already know what
aggressive.
logo I'm
This
using
guy's
for the
not going
Steelers. So Alright.
The windup and the 0-1.
Let's see if I can find a better logo.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Let me see if I can find another better logo.
Now
you're only working Tuesdays. Okay.
And that will retire
the USC Trojan logo, like which one, Armin?
Halfway home, still no score.
Wow, Jesus, no score. Damn. No, I want the logo. I don't know why I put football. That's my fault. Yeah, there we go.
Striding in, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch on its way. A
The red
sinker,
USC Trojan logo?
One.
Okay, let me see if I can find one. Like, are you referring to the one that has USC and the one that has the Trojan logo?
The shoe-tops, ball one.
No. Excuse me. Or are you referring to the one that says Trojan and SC is what you're telling me? Okay.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, thank you for confirming that with me. Tusk. Nice belch. I don't think that was a belch. I think that was like a... I think I had something.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's
base hit.
For a base hit. Make him 1 for
This game
2
is almost a repeat of
The leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Alright.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the
What am I
zone and then
missing?
tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Eric Thames.
Load a file.
First pitch to
Oh,
him
it's
is
a
a changeup.
photo I
He
need
can't
to
find the
upload.
zone. It's ball one.
Alright.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Okay, got the Angels. Full image. No, I want it down here, you dumbass.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. And they tag
There
him
we
out,
go.
but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a
Upload.
first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like
this
that.
is for the Monster
There's a
Energy
lot
Cup
more
mod,
that can
just
go
letting
wrong
you know,
when you try to
Orman.
throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his
So
last
just
at-bat.
FYI. So I'm gonna have to move all the damn stuff.
Open stance by Moustakas.
Have we had 5 people in here? Shit.
And there's a sinker
What am I,
that he
fucking
just spits
popular?
on as it misses low. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Upload file.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward, still going back. Gone.
It's gone.
Into the home
And the
bullpen
Brewers
for
take the
a
lead.
home run.
Woo!
A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer here in the series, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
CSC logo. The last thing I need.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Why the fuck is the USC logo up there when it should be down here? Dumbass.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
That's better.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Alright.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Alright. There you go, Armin. thread has been posted.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow.
That's the cat and mouse.
The struggles continue for the Cubs. My God.
Think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right now.
Is there a way I can edit
Stepping
my
in
post?
and ready for another shot, Manny Pena.
Yeah, edit. Alright. Let's edit the title. Or, like...
First delivery to him on the way.
Fuck, I can't...
And that one just missed
More
outside.
options.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Is there a way I can edit my own title?
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Set and the 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second.
Got the runner at third.
Out.
The pitcher, number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Schoen at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
But not before the Brewers get on the board.
But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Moustakas. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Pulled softly out toward right.
That's a base
and
hit.
That is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
We'll take you out on the Pacific for a fantastic fishing excursion and lunch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a
foul ball.
The 1-2. Driven nicely into the gap.
That's a base hit. That's heading for the wall.
Murphy is
That's going to round somebody at third. Here's the throw. It's late, and the Cubs are on the board.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate. And
that was a good hit. I thought it was gone. Base hit, and that bounced off the wall at right center.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will look at a
High.
first pitch
So the
fastball
tying run
for
is
ball
at
one.
second.
No hits
This
to
is the
this
go-ahead
point.
run with Anthony Rizzo, who's 0 for 2.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too high. And it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Baez stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses
That's
as
ball
well.
4.
Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk
Uh-oh.
As
Now the
pitching
go-ahead
coach heads
runs
out
at
to the mound,
first.
I think this is probably just a case of
I
giving your
miscalled.
guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Get him out.
Throw
Got
in
him.
time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1.
So the Cubs got a run, but left a couple on board.
So the batting order turns over
Now here's
set to go.
Lorenzo
Kane.
Kane.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Lorenzo Kane.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Some action out in the
Just to let
bullpen.
everybody
Couple of
know,
right-handers starting to loosen up.
Annie Thomas and Betty Johnson did get home, showered, and now they're in bed because they already had dinner in Australia. So they just went to bed.
Wind up and the 0-1.
They look like a bunch. They look like a
Into the
tired
dirt,
bunch
in
of bunnies, and I was like, you know, I think it would be best if you guys get some well-needed rest, which you deserve the well-needed rest because of the travel. So, and yeah, gave the girls a chance for a well-needed rest.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In is Christian Yelich. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready for another chance, Jesus Aguilar. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle.
1, 2, 3, 6. To the 7th we go.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still lead it 2-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Chris Bryant now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0. He's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2. In the air down the right field line.
Uh-oh.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that
1, 2, 3 for the Cubs.
Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1.
Take me out with the Hedgehogs, who are gonna blame Taylor for pouring mustard on his head. 'Cause Taylor is raging now. Oh yes, Orman is the best team. 'Cause he's so funny, yay. 'Cause Orman's going to win again. Oh yes, oh Orman wins again and smacks Taylor.
Number 66.
I had to do that while Taylor was here.
Hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading up for the Brewers, second baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. The 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on.
Yep. Got it.
There is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
At the plate, Eric Thames. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. One out, nobody on. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman
Mike Moustakas will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Yeah.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Fouled away. Cishek pauses. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Appreciate it, Josh. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you.
The Pinty Fall Brawl is up. I'll watch it later.
After a very difficult evening, the women have secured their first dinner service victory. For the men, it's time to deal with their defeat.
They'll try again, 1-2. A Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Yes, sir, I have. First nominee and why? First
Joaquin
nominee
Soria
is
been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Joaquin Soria.
Eddie is a small guy. I'm not sure when he can come
Stepping
out of that
in,
shell,
Albert
being
Almora.
that
He
set
was
12 team.
retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
All right.
The 0-1
Well,
on
Armin,
its
you're
way.
in luck, bro.
Here's one that misses high.
Joe
It's
Joe is going to
1-1.
get to work on
Now
your
action
car,
in the
bro.
bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Should have put request, but I forgot to put the request, so that's my fault.
He's
So,
set.
Armin,
Here
you're
comes the
happy you're getting
1-1.
your car
Oh,
made,
they'll
so.
run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds
But,
himself down
yeah.
1-2 now.
I did some red and blue just for the hell of it, if that's alright with you as far as the color's concerned, because I was like, yeah, just make it patriotic or something like that. So,
The 1-2.
because the one that Bulldog made was
Laid
very
off for
good
ball
with the
2.
red and blue.
I like that they went
I was
away
thinking to
with that
myself,
pitch
I might
right there.
use that as a
They really
base.
tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This is line to left. Yelich.
And caught.
Right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Final line there
Joe
for the Brewers
Solis.
starting pitcher. He really
1 run
delivered a
on 3 hits,
fantastic
2 walks, 3
postseason
strikeouts,
performance.
87 pitches.
Digging in,
Bobby
number
Wilson.
66. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Yep, so his first base.
From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery.
I was hoping Teal would join the
Swung on and
stream.
missed. 2
And there's a
runs
swing and a miss.
to start inning number 8. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point.
2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Brewers. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors
Now
for the
at plate,
Cubbies.
Daniel Murphy, he singled his last time up.
Daniel Murphy, ex-Mets player.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side.
1, 2, 3 go the Cubs.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1.
2-1 Brewers.
Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. His career line is no hits in 2 at-bats.
Alright, let's see if the Brewers can get something going here, folks.
He's set and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
I definitely want to go hug Teal right now because he definitely needs a hug. In fact, I think Orman and I need to go hug Teal.
The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone.
So Harvick's in the Jimmy Johns. Bacon for life for Eric Almirola for his card this week.
Laid off, but
Cummins for Foyer, and of course Monster for
right there and got right back in this
not
count.
surprised.
An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The 3-1 is the outside corner for the second strike. 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
People always talk about
and
how
also
important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Justin Wilson. No relationship to the Justin Wilson who got an Indian card, but the Justin Wilson in baseball. Did somebody say bacon? Yes, that's what Almirola is driving if you didn't see his car for Talladega.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a
he's driving the
foul
bacon.
ball as
He's got the bacon
behind 0-2
colors on his Smithfield Ford this week, instead of the black and white with the gold numbers. It looks interesting.
No offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Try to hold back, but he won't
That's
be
a
able
check
to.
swing for strike 3.
And there are 2 away now.
2 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun comes up.
We'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Surprised Ryan Braun was not in the starting lineup, if you ask me.
Strike 1
popped.
to start the at-bat.
And that's going to be in the
First
Cubs
2 men
dugout.
in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
There's his. So this is his first plate appearance. See if Ryan Braun can get something
Set,
going.
Here's the 0-1. Popped him up.
That's out of play.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And
that's another
away.
foul ball. Now I'm going to have to make a Hedgehog car set in the future, if you know what I mean.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Look out.
Look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Had to go to the ground to miss that.
1-2 is looked at for ball
That's
number 2.
down low. Surprising it was not a score affair like what we saw last night.
The 2-2 just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Good lord. This has been a good battle between these two here tonight. Great game between the Cubs and the Brewers. However, Milwaukee is only 3 outs away from getting a 1-0 lead in the series. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning.
And that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message.
To the 9th we go, everybody. Now let's see if the Brewers can close it out.
Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
30-year-old,
ninth.
6 foot, 205 pounder.
Here's Javier Baez. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's a .333 hitter.
Hey Armin, did you hear what I said about your card? Because it's getting made right now, so you're welcome.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off
down low, ball 1.
The first pitch misses for ball 1.
Armin is happy. He's gonna swim in Coca-Cola Falls in happiness.
The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on
down
the
dirt.
There.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Popped him up. Moustakas has a play. 1 away.
So 1 away.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Cubs down to their final 2 outs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
On.
Fastball that just misses inside. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Up top, it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too low. Next pitch.
Lays off a
Called
fastball,
for a
but
strike.
it's over for a strike. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
And now Chicago is down to their final out.
That means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on
And we
his
could
hands
go, and we are
bunch
2
him
for
up.
2 the way
And
it's
an easy
looking.
ground ball as the result.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit in the air out to
That's a
straightaway
pop
left.
out.
After it is Yelich.
And that will end the game as the Milwaukee Brewers take Game 1 of the NLDS against the Cubs.
As opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
That was a good game.
This one definitely a low
Javier
scoring
Baez
affair as we get
and
one
Mike.
last look at our final line score.
Let's count. Gio Gonzalez the win, Kyle Hendricks the loss. That home run that the Brewers hit was good enough to take the lead.
Fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't
Gio Gonzalez, the player of the game.
Gio Gonzalez, strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Milwaukee jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Gio Gonzalez takes home the win. Kyle Hendricks pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.
And then left
For
the Brewers.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
4 men left for the Cubs.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes.
2:30.
Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
All right, that is going to do it, everybody. Brewers take game 1. Hope you guys enjoyed today's game between the Brewers and the Cubs. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become a part of the PCSRA crew today. We will see you guys next time because game number 2. Let me look at the bracket real quickly. So we're halfway through day 2. So tomorrow will be Indians and Astros for game 2 of the ALDS, and then game 2 of the NLDS will be between the Braves and the Dodgers. And then Wednesday we will have game 2 between the A's and the Red Sox, and Cubs and Brewers. So let's give you the pitching matchups. Trevor Cahill will start for the Athletics. David Price will go on the mound for the Red Sox. Hamels will go on the mound for the Cubs. Chachin will go on the mound for the Brewers for game 2. That will be tomorrow. That will be on Wednesday. But tomorrow will be Indians and Astros, and the Dodgers taking on the Braves. Dodgers Braves lead the series 1-0. So yeah. So that's it. Thank you guys a lot for joining me. We'll see you guys next time as you've been watching a production of the MLB 18 The Show postseason edition here on the PCSRA Sports and Gaming Channel, the best center racing around the world for the last 7 years. Good night from Milwaukee, Wisconsin at Miller Park.